It's breakfast time. This is Virginia and Jane. So how was your workshop yesterday?
I was sitting in the garden between two magnificent trees, so it really couldn't have been a more beautiful location. And I had a fantastic group of people, many of them very new to sketching, so they were challenged with three different challenges, and I think they did very, very well. So, great.
How was your workshop?
Excuse me while I take the sausage out of my mouth. My workshop was wonderful. Interesting, like Jane, I think I had a lot of people who were pretty new to sketching and definitely new to Symposium, and so they were very excited. And, I like to set a tone of just relax. This is an experiment. We're going to have fun with this. And I thought what they did was fantastic. And I was also in Albert Park, which has got lots of amazing trees and lots of good things to see.
So my workshop is about reportage and how drawing can be the key to open the door of reportage. So when we are doing a drawing, it's quite common to have someone sneaking and trying to see what we are doing. So that's an opportunity to start chatting and to create a story.
It looks like it has rained earlier, so you can see the floor, the ground is wet. But it's not raining now, and hopefully it doesn't rain or drizzle later on. Wow, the wind is strong. So one of the fun things about urban sketching is to be outside. So even if the weather is wet, you can always find some place to sketch indoors. It's a drawing face-off.
Yeah. We have only 8 minutes.
Drawing faces face-off, in fact.
And the golden pencil is given to the symposium host every year and then passed to the next host. So here we have Rob and Alvin from USK Hong Kong. And while we know that symposium didn't happen, it was planned to happen. So they are holding our golden pencil. So if you could come up here, and if Eric and Murray and Stephen from USK Auckland can come up for the ceremonial passing. So inside this box, there are stickers that hold the name of every single year.
Many years ago, in 2019, we think of the last few years as ACBC. After COVID, before COVID, it felt like another era, but some of you were there, and you know what it was like in that atmosphere in Amsterdam when everybody was cheering, and we were handed by the golden pencil by the symposium host. We were so excited. So I know what it's like for Team Auckland to have to come to put this together.
I really have to give a good compliments to the local teams.
Yes.
They are very brave. When they planned this symposium, they were planned during the COVID, and there was a lot of uncertainty. And now, he's right. All the traveling are open. All the we don't need to wear masks. But 1 year before, we didn't know, right?
Drum roll.
Thanks. Oh, thought the heart's beating there. That's I've had enough speaking to do all this week, but one final thing of this is that the team's been working a long time for this. There are others in the local team that have been working really hard, but Murray, Stephen, and myself were the three original core group of Auckland Urban Sketchers, and we've been going since 2012. And so this is our 11th year, so it's great that we can host the symposium in the 11th symposium. So that feels really good. We'll hold the pencil for just a few more days before there's a handover to the next place. And, stand by for that as well.
The rain has stopped, and hopefully it will stay that way. So now we have good weather again. Cool, not too hot.
Parker. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morena.
I'll be going to Kia Kian's workshop this morning to see how he uses watercolor graphite to sketch. This is nice. Kia Kian has an indoor workshop location and Rob Sketcherman's back there, so this is great. I can cover 2 workshops at one location.
I live in Penang. It's a small island. Yeah. So, but many people know me as KK, so you can call me KK. Easier to remember. For me, I combine the pencil works with the tone is made using watercolor graphite, so you can achieve a variety of effects.
Where did you draw those? Here?
That's during our faculty trip to Here. I don't know. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got one.
So the location where the comfortable sofas are is actually where Kia Kian did his introduction, and now we are on the street to do actual urban sketching.
This brand, Watercolor, for me, the color can match with watercolor graphite. The grey one is non-water soluble, and this is water soluble. But the color is a little bit different. So when you add water, it becomes soft. So you can paint with it. This line and a line like this. Can you tell which one is more fun and more rhythmic? Yeah, like this is quite monotonous, right? The weight is the same. So this is actually my favorite brushes, and it becomes unsharp. Then I haircut for it, and it's not perfect. To me, it's called calligraphy lines.
Been part of the group since 2015 when we started it. I think Sanju got back in India after the Singapore Symposium and it all got infected.
We're all infected, I think.
Isn't it better than COVID? Yes. But what's great is that it's 3 lengths, so you can get really low to the ground. Some people really like that. Yeah. Or if like you want to do a La Pan style, look up at the car and from the tiny wheel angle, ends view, you can do that. Then there's another level, and then there's that level. It gives you a core workout, so it's 1 leg, but you already have 2. So you put that behind you, and you sit. And it is really comfortable because the seat is wide enough.
It's already worth doing.
Yeah, basically I went iPad just simply because it meant that as long as I have my Apple Pencil and my iPad, I need everything that I need. So yesterday, like my Louisa went and did laundry, and my Apple Pencil was in my pocket, and she took it to did you wash it? I'm like, oh no, maybe now I should have 2 Apple Pencils.
Yeah. And they said that if you draw an iPad, it's not urban, or it's not sketching, or it's cheating, or it's this, or it's that, and that's a mental thing. And I suppose because I worked on a computer for so long, and then I went back to sketching so that I could connect with paper again. So it is that sort of fine line between.
There was initially when I started in 2014, there was such a mental block about it. And yes, I was told a lot, you're cheating because number one, you must be undoing all the time. Whereas when you use paper, there's no second chance. Really, like if you mess it up, you have to do something with it. But I told them, like, undo is something I only use if it's like nuclear option for me. I hardly ever do that. Like if I make a big splotch on the screen by accident, my finger goes across it or something, then it's the power to change your mind. But otherwise, I use it very much like any other sketcher. If I make a boo-boo, I work with it. And but at the same time, it provides so much versatility, so why not?
Rob Sketcherman's workshop is always very laid back, very relaxing, and you can see they have very comfortable sofas.
Are you all having fun?
Yes! That was
So I'll come around behind you. Maybe
Yes,
you should
do.
hold this then.
Do you want to hold mine?
1, 2, 3, kia ora!
Let's take a look at their sketches
yes.
from
Of our
Rob Sketcherman's
masterpieces.
workshop. Do you enjoy his workshop?
Yes, that was the best. Fabulous.
You have a very small and cozy group here.
Yes.
Is the sofa comfortable?
Yes. Yes, very.
It's almost like being at a spa. A digital spa. What I really like is all of you have really pushed yourselves with the expressive line. You've got thin lines and thick lines. And that really makes all the difference. Can you see how that adds more character and all that? So push that even a little bit more. You know, practice getting the thin line, thick line, all in one stroke. Like just going around the room now, what was one of the most fun or important things for you?
Putting in the splotches of color.
Splotches of color. Okay, and for you?
The thick lines, because I'm that Harry Styles sketcher.
Oh, you're a Harry Styles girl.
So now I try to really stop with that and go bold and with confidence.
Eduardo's workshop is literally on the hill, so kudos to all the workshop participants who made their way up here. Alright, so this is Eduardo.
Hey!
Hidden at this little cozy corner. What's your workshop about?
It's about creating a tonal atmospheric drawing using pencils. So the idea is to progressively applying layers of tone, of graphite, working in a more painterly way. The way you did the tower here, it's interesting, it's very good. It has already this character and atmosphere and has a sense of a scale. So, and here we have this big mass, which is pretty good because it's all in here. Maybe you could make a very loose mark here because there were those windows, right? The windows helps to put a sense of scale.
One of our volunteers that you may have seen in the first video. So she is attending this workshop as well. So why did you choose Eduardo's workshop?
Because the title is Slow Down, You're Drawing Too Fast. And I'm always sketching too fast and I want to try something totally different. And this is really interesting way of... this is like painting, so we are just...
Painting with pencils.
Yeah, pencil, adding value with no lines. So, and we actually, before we started drawing, we had like a meditation to relax, and so it's really great way to relax and try something different. So totally opposite of what I'm usually doing.
So what goodies did you receive from Eduardo?
We received this
Watercolor
pencil case.
Oh, okay. It looks like a pencil wrap. Oh, this is nice. This is a big wrap.
Yes.
And they have included some pencils as well. This
is the one I'm drawing
graphite
with
pencils?
freebie. Yeah.
What's this? Mega graphite. I didn't know there's mega graphite. Probably graphite sticks.
Sticks, yeah.
Yeah, graphite sticks.
Eraser, another eraser, and sharpener.
It has started to drizzle very slightly again. Yeah. Having an umbrella is always useful.
Well, it is, except I keep getting splotches.
This is Gabby, who is the founder of Urban Sketchers. And he's here for a workshop as well. And he's using the booklet to cover his sketch because it's drizzling again. This is Simon, who represents Clairefontaine and Watercolor. He is one of our sponsors. So what made you decide to sponsor the Urban Sketchers?
The Clairefontaine stuff is quite new, so it's not so well known. So it was a good opportunity just to get it to the hands of all the artists.
I noticed there are some pencils and a pencil wrap that's provided.
Yes, by Watercolor, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So everyone here is using those today.
And then you have a very light fade, very close.
You may notice that guy earlier was sketching with the help of a reference photo. Now it's always good to take a reference photo first before you start sketching, just in case the weather changes. At least you still have a reference to work with to complete your sketch or to color your sketch later on. When it comes to urban sketching, we work outdoors, we sketch outdoors. The feeling and the experience of sketching outdoors is very different from working at home or in a studio. I've just rushed to Daman's workshop and they are finishing up, so it's show and tell time. Let's see what the sketchers have created. Do you like Daman's workshop? Alright, let's take a look at your sketchers.
This was a very new way to work for me, and it was interesting.
You don't.
I mean, I just use little water.
He came into my workshop and don't wet the paper.
Sorry about it.
When the light is not there, notice you can flip the color.
So I wasn't able to cover Daman's workshop properly and I managed to catch him at the cafe. Let's take a look at his sketchbook. Oh, what is this sketchbook? Oh, the Stillman and Burn Beta Series sketchbook. Let's open and see what's inside. Wow. Where is this place?
This place, Albert Street, one of the oldest pub in Auckland. Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. Oh, okay. Wow. How about this?
This is on the waterfront. The bridge, rolling bridge.
Was it very cold there or windy?
Windy. I draw this at 6:30 in the morning.
Wow, 6:30 a.m. in the morning.
This is Art Gallery of Auckland.
The paper seems to handle watercolor quite well. Right?
Yeah, beta paper's quite strong. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the difference between this paper and cotton watercolor paper?
Cotton is stronger, but for sketchbook, I don't need cotton. Why? Because I don't do so much layers. Yeah. Oh. But this is like this. I do about four layers heavy wash and the paper is quite strong. This is Auckland Town Hall.
This is the buildings that the workshop participants were sketching earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, there are some sketchers as well. Sketchers.
This is when Mario challenged each of the participants doing 5 minutes sketches. Here is sketchbook swap. I swapping with the sketchbook with Ye.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is a good idea. Yeah.
After the retreat, the leader asked us to draw something about reflection.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
This is the crossing of Victoria and Queen Street. The next day, the administrator bring us to the ceremony tradition, the Maori ceremonial welcome in Papakura Marae.
Wow. So how many more pages do you have? Wow. There are so many.
This is yesterday's sketchwork. Yeah, afternoon.
How much time do you usually take to draw a sketch like this?
This takes about 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
Less than 1 hour.
I'm at the sponsor art supplies booths again, and you can see it's quite crowded because the workshops are about to start and workshop participants are doing their last minute shopping. You should do more poses.
Whenever you want.
This is Jill from Melbourne.
Yeah, I'm happy to go now.
Buying some art supplies.
Lovely Da Vinci brushes.
It has the I Sketch Auckland 2020.
Oh, this is a customized brush. Okay.
Yes. And this is the Auckland palette.
Oh, It's also customized.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes. And I don't have a brown one.
So what do you buy?
I bought the purpley sketchbook.
The square.
Oh, the square
Square one
sketchbook.
and
Okay.
the pen loops.
It's got a self-adhesive pad, and it sticks to the back page of the book, and you put it in there in the middle, stick it in, and then there's your pen.
Oh.
And the pen's always with the book.
I'm back at the Etcher Lab booth. I was going to ask you a question yesterday, but I forgot.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between the Etcher sketchbooks, the white ones, versus the Perfect Sketchbook?
So, the Perfect Sketchbook is 100% cotton paper, 300 gram acid-free cold press paper. It's very heavy duty. It takes a lot of water for people that like laying heavy washes.
This uses 100% cotton also.
This is 100% cotton as well, but the paper is 230 gram, so it's a little bit lighter. But to be honest, unless you're really laying heavy washes, this does just fine because of the cotton content. So it's very useful for urban sketching.
By the way, if you guys want to buy Etcher Lab sketchbooks, you can get 15% off with this discount code, and it's only valid until 24th of April 2023. Hey guys, we have Gabby again, and he is standing beside the book that he published with Rita.
This is a book, it's called New Year Reawakens. It's by Rita Sappler. Rita is a reportage artist based in Portland, Oregon. This is the same size of Rita's sketchbook.
What's the story about the sketchbook?
Oh yeah, and the story about the sketchbook, of course. It's New York City coming back to life after the pandemic. Rita was there for 2 weeks in the summer of 2021, and she recorded scenes of people going back, coming out to the streets, going to the nightclubs again, and it's basically a time capsule in the history of the city.
And where can people buy them if they are not here at the symposium?
They can buy it on the website at sketcherpress.com.
What are you buying, Simon?
Just a sharpener.
Just a sharpener only?
Because I think we're going to have to try and identify this.
I ran out of it.
Thanks very much.
So what have you purchased, Peter?
My favourite sketchbook, small size, Stillman and Burn Zeta sketchbook, nice smooth paper.
What can I do you? So are you going to buy any sketchbooks here?
I already bought one. But we're just looking again.
So what do you buy, David?
I bought a painting of the Camino de Santiago. I'm going to be doing that walk in a few weeks, and this really captures the spirit of it.
Is it going to be a sketching trip?
Kind of, yeah. It's sort of a spiritual pilgrimage, and I'm going to do a lot of sketching.
Who's the artist for this?
I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Daniel
Pagans. Okay.
Pagans, yeah.
Okay.
It's a beautiful picture.
I bought a brush.
Oh, what brush is that?
This is I Sketched Auckland 2023.
Oh, it's a special customized
A special
brush.
Signature edition that you can just get at the symposium. Look at this beautiful, it's a beautiful brush.
Oh, okay. How about this?
This is Marina, I'm sorry, I can't say her surname, but I did her workshop.
Oh, okay.
It was People in Motion. It was very hard, very challenging, and very wonderful.
You should find her and get her to sign.
I will hunt her down.
I did buy things, not today, but I bought 2 brushes and the limited edition set of Schminke colors.
I have bought a
sketchbook.
So I bought 2 Da Vinci Colonial brushes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So a rigger and a round.
How many bottles have you bought?
This is my second one.
And he's planning to buy the third one.
The demos are about to start in the afternoon, and I probably won't be able to cover much because I plan to go back to the hotel to edit some videos, and hopefully I can get out to record the sketch walk and the drink and draw session at night. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but for most of my video coverage of symposiums and Asia Link, I don't usually have many night footage because I'm always back at the hotel to edit the videos. So today I plan to at least join the drink and draw with my friends. So I'm back at the hotel now and it's raining really heavily outside, so I'm not sure if the sketch walk is still ongoing. I'm back at the hub and it seems like the outdoor sketch walk has been cancelled. So most of the sketchers are now just indoors, inside, sketching the interior, sketching their friends. This is the Urban Sketchers Symposium pencil, and I actually thought it's a prop, but it's a real pencil with real graphite, real wood, and real eraser at the back. This is Vanessa from Urban Sketchers Hong Kong, and she has a very unusual sketchbook.
I show you. Yeah, I show you.
I bet you have not seen
This is a round sketchbook, but guess what?
It's a round circular sketchbook.
And it's my handbag.
Oh, it's also a handbag. Does it have?
So I can carry it around.
Does it have pockets?
Unfortunately, no.
That would be the.
It would be nice if I got a pocket and put my phone here.
Yes, that would be the next model, the next version.
Yes, next version. Stay tuned for the next version.
It has been raining since 3 p.m. and now I'm heading to the drink and draw location. And hopefully I can find it because I've not been to the Terrace Cafe before. Okay, I see the Terrace Cafe on the left side.
For you, for all your hard work. Thank you.
Thank you.
One more, come on. You need one more?
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea.
And the 16 is a very nice number. If you add that
it's
one.
not. What are you telling her it's a nice number? You told me I had the best numbers.
Eric is giving out some gifts now for helpers. That's nice. What's that?
This is Pulnamu jade, New Zealand jade. And Janice's one is in the form of a fish hook. And mine is in the form of a patu, which is like a weapon. So that's because I'm such a warrior. I'm a sketch warrior.
Alright, I'm going to end this video now. So join me together with the Urban Sketchers Auckland team for the last day of the Urban Sketchers Symposium tomorrow. Bye!
Bye!